Hi guys, I hope that you're doing well. Peace to you, shalom. Welcome in. Today is January the 2nd, 2026. Happy birthday if it's your birthday. If it's an anniversary, happy anniversary, all that kind of stuff. Send you love and light. Those of you who are returning back, I appreciate you for returning back as often as you do. If you're new, my name is Shannon and I'm glad to have you. Audio discretion advised. If you have little ones around my channel, it's very intense. We just look at anything and everything we ask at the hand of the Most High God. His spirit is real and it's inhabiting the universe, and his intelligence is beyond. He gives me shakes and quakes on the inside. And he will speak on this platform. I've captured so much supernatural things by his spirit. This is not a religious channel. God is not a religious being. He is a spiritual being of truth, and he's about righteousness and uprightness. I don't speak outside of his word, though. So you will get his word here. He teaches us how karmic activity actually does work. So, anyway, welcome in. I got the snuffles this morning. Anyway, 'tis the season. I don't accept it, but anyway, I'm trying to get rid of it. Hopefully I can sweat it out of me today. So, all right, let's get started here, guys, and see what's going on. Most I appreciate you so very much. Just come on in here. What do we need to know for collective groups of people? Speak expressively. Give us direction today, because if you don't give us direction, we're lost. What do you want to bring in here today? What's going on? What's the message? Okay. We have somebody trying to make a decision with the Two of Pentacles going back and forth. Okay, well, this is mischievous. Why? Why do you got to be mischievous? What's wrong with you? That's so disgusting. I guess if you want to be a disgusting beast of the planet, I guess you will, man. So ridiculous. But anyway, you go right on ahead. I know your end. I know your end here. This is disgusting. Somebody might want to secretly, physically exchange something here and collaborate, because another pentacle is found on that table there. Well, Jehovah rebuke you. The King of the universe rebuke you and get up in your face for being a malicious disgust, because that's gross. This is somebody manipulating things. You are of no worth, and I'll be the first to tell you, you are of no worth out here. The Three of Swords is also coming out on this. Okay, well, anyway, there's big choices today. What are you going to do, folks? This is communication that is so backwards. And you better put somebody in their freaking place trying to do some nonsense. If somebody says that they want to heal with you, it's a lie. Because that extra sword would be here healing after a broken heart. It's a lie. It's a freaking lie. Somebody got mental problems here. A lot of people do, folks. A lot of people got mental problems. They cray. The letter A might be prevalent, and the letter K and or the letter C might be prevalent. This is so justice or somebody from the law, or because they're doing this, there's something legal around something. A truth is coming out, and so something's abominable out here, because God says if the scales aren't even, it's abominable. There's an energy out here of I'm gonna win at all costs. Some stupidness is out here today. Well, God's addressing this stuff. And those of you who did not watch the 2026 video, and all of you who are in this energy, you're screwed. You are absolutely screwed this year. You go right on ahead. Most High tells us that there are people that they're given to this stuff. The wicked will do wickedly, but the righteous, we will do exploits. You better listen to what somebody's saying today and nip it in the bud real quick. We have the power to stomp on the head of a serpent. There's a serpent out here today. Anyway, something competitive could be going on around you. There's jealousy here. There's strategizing, brainstorming. There's something very passionate going on. Somebody's trying to block something from a person, and so be it. Show me this magician, aka somebody who you think they are. Somebody goes, if somebody is in the law, I guess they're in the law. By God. Are you people upright at all? I don't know. I would really like to hope so, but I haven't experienced that, unfortunately. It's sad to me. Show me the Magician. Ain't moved by you. Oh, somebody don't have the rite of passage to move forward. That's so... You don't have the rite of passage to move forward. 6 of Swords with the extra sword. You're a freak and a liar. 7 swords are here. You're a freak and you're a liar. And if you are new, I speak right out of that space. It's time for the upright people to get up and shut this stuff down. We don't want people like this around us. That's disgusting. So somebody's trying to manipulate something so they can move forward in a matter. Okay? Anyway, you might have a lot of people. If you see, there's cats all here waiting for somebody to take the bait. And hopefully, if there is upright enforcement around something, then somebody is very skilled to get somebody put in jail and bent here. God, I hope so. Show me more on the 2 of Pentacles. For the decisions. So somebody had to get their balance here. You got 2 balancing cards out here. The Tower. They want to rebuild the Tower. Okay, well, just to be personal, you don't have no right on my YouTube platform. It belongs to Shannon Hensley and Shannon Hensley alone. If you are new, you're not going to understand, but I'm dealing with a criminal who has taken my work and ran it to France and wherever else they took it and act like they're me. Okay, I don't know what somebody's trying to do to you, but I'm very personal on my channel, and I will talk about personal things. But somebody's tower has gone down. They don't have a rite of passage. They're trying to manipulate something, and somebody's trying to rebuild something around your life and my life. Secretive, deceptive, the Moon. It's ridiculous. They don't want to go to jail. You better walk away right now because you are being warned. Whoever you are, you freak, you ain't no big shot out here. Somebody's going back and forth because of something that is known, or because they don't want something that is known around your world. This is I know, I communicate, and I balance is the mottos out here, and I feel. I know, I feel. You're going to feel some communication that's backwards out here if the Holy Spirit is in you. You're going to feel something out here. Again, you better make somebody walk away. Don't put any cups. This is like putting 8 out of 10 cups. Okay? Somebody's trying to, if somebody is traveling, then they're traveling for all wrong reasons. They don't have a right to go somewhere or do something or whatever this is about for collective energies. What kind of words you want to bring out here, Most High? If there are a group of people involved around some stuff, it's not good. Haughty energy is out here, and God says that He will bring down the haughty. So there's somebody out here that's established. So, you know, the Magician can represent a headship of something. Somebody's wrong somewhere in their business, at the head of household, whatever that is. Don't care if somebody's established or not. Somebody doesn't have the right of passage to do something because they're doing it illegally. Anyway, jumped over here on that Magician. Somebody's got money. If somebody's offering you money, the 8 is secrets. Pentacles are here. They want you to do something that's is not right morally. This stuff's going to get worse and worse and worse and worse until it hits the peak of something. Because God tells us so. They're worried about stuff. They're stressed out. Okay? Aw, poor babies. They're suffering in silence. Aw, you're off. And you're never going to get out of this until you say the truth. Until you say the truth. Well, I don't want to go to jail. Too bad. You've done something on somebody's life out here. Somebody, I'm not talking about those of you who don't. They've done it to you if you're the upright party. But I'm talking to also the people that are watching me doing crap. And you're guilty for some stuff. Nobody else is going to tell you. I'm going to tell you. Okay? So somebody's got unspoken desires also out here. Whatever the desires are. Whatever the desires are. This is about somebody's trying to get away. Well, it does show, but they don't have the rite of passage. They feel entrapped. Poor babies. Poor baby. You're in some dew. That looks like somebody trapped in a toilet. You are in some doo-doo. You are. People better cut some ties out here. Obviously, they're trying to cut some ties to go somewhere to do something or something like that. What's in the hidden space here? We call upon the name above every name. Yehovah. So the Most High is telling people, collective groups of people, we're just going to have to trust today. The Most High don't lose. Social media came out yesterday when this card came out, and then in my other deck, social media came out, and it has a meaning of that. You're going to have to just trust. Because it's here with the tower in the reverse. Okay, there's the cross. Okay, it's burdens. It's something very secretive. We know, so we already know about the fake church. We already know about the fake freaks at the fake church and what they've done. And they don't want people to know what they have done. And that's too bad. You're a hypocrite. And you know who you are. There's a burden out here. Secretly, again, somebody's suffering in silence out here around connections. Around connections. Okay, well, these connections are wrong. Again, somebody's lying about their feelings. They're not upright. They're in hypocrisy out here. Whoever's trying to, hey, can you take this money and do something for me illegally? Because they're pierced in their heart. Because there's money attached to things. A bunch of money. God says that the greedy, they went astray because of money, and now they're pierced through with many sorrows in their heart. And that's what it is out here. Oh, we don't feel sorry for you. Whatever you did it, and you lost your soul. You won't come back, or you can't, or you just refuse because there's legal matters around some stuff. Now you get a bunch of people up in here attached to some crap now. Now everybody's fighting, all because somebody's manipulative. So a little bit of manipulation levels the whole lump. A little leaven leavens the whole lump. You've got a whole group of people in this fake church fighting. And because if you were in a true spirituality, God tells you to do the truth, but you're a liar because the moon's out on it. They're all talking here on the internet with each other as well, whatever that is. There's been a lost pregnancy out here attached to some stuff. Okay, well, somebody got pregnant. It comes out all the time. It just comes out all the time. It says that in the fear of Yehovah is strong confidence. So you don't have to worry, folks. Do you fear God? Whoever's coming towards you today and do a little bit of whatever, hey, just take this. Do something. And you know, spiritually, it is wrong for you to get engaged with something crazy out here. You better be confident in the fear of God. Because if you don't fear God, you're screwed. In the fear of Yehovah is strong, confident, and his children shall have a place of refuge. Thank you, Yehovah. So the upright leader came out in the reverse. Okay, I don't read these in reverse, but just because the magician card did come in the reverse, somebody ain't right. And if you are, then you are, but somebody's not. There's a maladministration out here. It says that eye hath not seen, nor ear has heard, nor entered into the heart of man the things which Elohim, God, has prepared for them that love him. But somebody don't love God in this energy, so you don't have nothing to await for. Okay, and those of you who do, God's going to take care of something for you. There's that 24 hours to do something that keeps coming out. God's putting time limits on people this year. He ain't messing around. Anyway, when it rains, I think about you. Okay, so there's rain. Something's happened in the rain. You're thinking about somebody. Something's taken place, but something's illegal around something with whatever that has been. Or somebody's done some crap out here around something. Show me more information. And those of you who are upright, then I guess you are upright. A bad thing is going to be made right, and somebody else is don't like it, I guess, because there's fighting out here. There's jealousy. Somebody's hand's going to be forced in something. Look, pressing and taming and bowing somebody over. That's what the justice card represents. It means to bow somebody over. Okay, well, God's going to make something right out here. You got 24 hours to get it done, though, to cut some ties around some nonsense that's going on out here, and God promises he's going to make something right for you. The word cook is out here. So you're a cook. Something about a restaurant could be here. Somebody's last name could be Cook, whether you're upright or not. What else you want to bring out here? You hold up. We still thank you for this day. Somebody's trying to flatter you. Flattery. That's what that magician is, folks. All flattering lips shall be cut off. Okay? A mental case. Somebody is to even open their mouth like that to another person. Somebody's got an ulterior motive out here around some pregnancy situation. And they trying to flatter some stuff around a nonsense. God's calling you mental. Some people got maggots in their brains, folks. Insane energy out here. We have a Russian man, woman, or child connected to something specifically for somebody. We have a truck driver that is coming out that's being addressed. Again, somebody may be trying to talk to a truck driver to get going with that Six of Swords in the reverse there. Better be careful because somebody's mental out here. That truck driver came out the other day. Mosai says that he's going to make somebody bring something back and there's going to be justice. They stole some stuff. Seven of Swords actually would be appearing out here. There's going to be a release. Okay, who wins? Jehovah wins. All people standing with the Elohim of the universe, and you are clinging to him and standing in truth, regardless who the idiots are, brainstorming some nonsense. He ain't with them. He's with you. He's with you. Give me a couple out of this deck. This channel, if you are new, is to beat small. To beat down small every wicked individual. Try to get them to turn, but a lot of people are already screwed. But God's given somebody, you got 24 hours and then your time's up on some nonsense out here. A plumber is connected to something. Okay? An upright, truthful, spiritual leader is out here. Thank you. That would be it's emotional on you, I guess, is showing. It is emotional to have to deal with freaks in the earth. Anyway, the army is coming out. Somebody's caught at work for thieving something and they're fired. Okay, you're fired. Get on down the road. Somebody out here does care about you and you need to know that, God says. It says that he that walks righteously and speaks uprightly. I hope I can read this card because it's really dim in here and I don't have my glasses. And it's on a colored card. It says, he that walks righteously and speaks uprightly, he that despises the gain of fraud. Do you despise it? Somebody is offering something out here. Hey, do something here. Something's fraudulent for some people's cases, but it says that if you walk righteously and you speak uprightly and you despise the gain of fraud and you that shakes his hands from holding of bribes, that stops his ears. Are you somebody who stops your ears from stuff? Basically, it's just telling you that you're blessed if you do that. Okay, we don't give into this stuff. Somebody thinks that they're going to get out of something by being wicked out here. We don't give into it. I can't read that card because it's dim in here, and but God's going to take care of you. He says that you'll be taken care of. You'll have for sure bread and for sure waters. Because God says his children shall have a place of refuge. It says that there's something complicated that is going on. This is a laguz. This is the letter L. This is, it looks like a hook. And somebody is trying to hook somebody up in something. Or they've already got people hooked up in some crap out here. And the only way out, folks, is the truth. Okay, this is an embarrassment on somebody. I guess somebody's going to get embarrassed. I guess they're going to get embarrassed for some stuff. Because nobody wants to come up in the truth and say what needs to take place so that you can rebuild and be victorious with time. Anyway, I guess it's your choice. That's my choice, your choice all day long. If you humble yourself, God will lift you up. But if you're going to be lifting yourself up in some prideful nonsense, God's going to stomp down on you for some stuff out here. Anyway, it's complicated out here. Okay, and so this is what come out. Y'all pray for me. I pray for you. I'll be back later, Lord willing. You got 24 hours, folks. Those of you in some crap. The excrement is going to be flying. And God's going to allow it to just be all over you. And that's just that. Shalom.